Welcome to Why Not Us podcast. It's your host Ken J, and the night in the building. Listen, I don't think y'all heard me. Like the night in the building, the coolest, authentic, real. You feel what I'm saying? The same thing. Like she a whole vibe. Wally BE, man. What's up,
Yo,
Wally
what's
BE?
good, everybody? How you doing? Buzz in your area, never scared of you. It's Wally BE. What's poppin', everybody?
Yeah, that's the energy. Let them know. That's the energy. Let them know, man. That's the whole vibe, man. You feel me? Good energy. That's what we bring in Wally BE. So
Yeah,
Wally,
what's there?
how you feeling mentally?
Man, listen, let me tell you something. I'm tired, but at the same time, it's a good tired because I've been planning a conference. And so I feel great. I feel excited. I feel inspired. Like I'm just ready for whatever God has for me. I'm ready to go to the next level. So I'm feeling great. I'm feeling dope. I'm feeling exuberant. I'm ready for whatever behind door number two. Now, let me just put a disclaimer in here. So I'm in my office chair. My office chair likes to sink me sometimes, so I have to extend it. Okay, so give me a minute. And now I'm back. You see, I'm higher now. I don't know why it does that, but that's what happens when you buy something from Facebook Marketplace. Okay. Nevertheless, I digress.
Hey, you already know. So Wally BE up in the building. Like, first of all, I'm just glad you up here with me. You know what
Thank
I'm
you,
saying?
KJ, for allowing me to be on your show, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you though. Like, I mean, listen, I know Wally BE. We can talk real
From
quick
St. Aug.
from St. Aug, and she was my RA. She was
And
my
then you also knew my
RA.
family too. Remember, you knew my
Yeah,
uncle?
yeah, know her own. Yeah, you knew.
Yep.
Yeah, you know the vibes. Yeah,
Yep.
so it was a connection. But Wally BE, yo, she was so cool. You know, you could just talk to her about anything. She made. I mean, you was cool. Like, I mean, yo, you always been of God. You feel what I'm saying? Like, always been of love and light. Never was judging. So, you know what I'm saying? Like you the true definition of a Christian.
Mm.
So yeah, that's the whole
Don't make me
vibe.
cry,
Nah,
KJ.
that's the
Don't.
whole vibe, man. Like, like
Wow.
nobody don't have to hide when they're around Wally BE. Cause Wally BE already
Yeah.
knows because you on the vibration of love. So I always remember how people made me feel. And
Yeah.
you always was kind to me and you always made me laugh. So I just want to give you your flowers now and say thank you.
Aw.
I appreciate you.
That's what's up. I love
Yeah.
you, sis. Oh
I
my
love
gosh,
you
that is
too.
so wonderful. Oh
I
my
love you too.
gosh. I was not expecting that. Girl, don't make me cry, man. Stop.
It's a vibe though. I gotta tell you, like just your impact, just like you always been that energy. You feel what I'm saying? Like you always been of
Oh,
love. Like God is love, and that was always you. You was always smiling. Like you was just always there for people. Like so, I learned from you, Wally BE. Like I really did. How you
KJ,
were.
stop.
No,
Just stop.
like I really did. Like big energy. Like you always was big
Mm.
energy. Like you was always happy. Like who wouldn't want to chill with Wally BE? Like you
I
was
just love
always
people.
yeah, but you was always speaking life into people.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget that. And I thank you.
Oh,
I thank you.
to
So
God be the glory. Most
yeah,
definitely.
most definitely. So I
That's
have to
what's
tell
up.
you that. I have to tell you that.
Oh, thank you.
Most definitely.
Okay.
I gotta tell
Well,
you
I
that.
try. I really just try to exemplify the love of Christ, and at the same time, it's like, what would Jesus do for real? Not just saying it, but actually living it and helping others. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is the reason why I've gone through a lot. Like I've gone through a lot in my life to help other people. Like I feel like it's not by my own might, but by the spirits of the Lord. So I have to help other people as I go on this journey myself. You know what I'm saying? The higher I get, I always try to bring people with me as well, reach back and pull up is basically what I do. And that's the reason why I have decided to develop this platform called Curvy Honeybees. So it's a mentor organization for young women. ages 8 to 18 years old. And basically, I am, mentoring them, helping them out along the way with community service, fellowship, and building and uplifting themselves with their confidence. And so I basically decided to do this because one, I actually entered into a pageant. So I am the Miss Exquisite Full Figure North Carolina 2021. So I'm actually a queen.
Let's
Although I have my crown, I
go.
wore my crown.
Big energy. Let's go, Wally B. Yeah.
We trying to do it. You trying out here doing things. I don't know what these people out here doing. We out here doing things. We trying to be productive for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That's what we trying to do.
Do your
You know
thing,
what I'm
Wally
saying?
B.
It's all love. It's all good because I want to be able to see. It's not about being a role model per se, but I want to be able for people to kind of see my life at the same time. Be like, hey, she's plus size. She's, she's nice. She's cool. She's funny, whatever. And then she's also real, and then I want to help other people get to where I am, get to where I'm going. I want to help other people. And that's what it's about. And so when we really realize that we can help each other and stop trying to be a crab in the barrel, man, we're going to get so far in life, because you don't know, I need you, you need me. See, I got this platform and I need you. I'm like, yo, can I be on your show? You like, yo, Wally, can you be on my show? And I'm like, yep, sure can, because I want to be able to promote myself as well and then be able to help you. We're both publicizing, we're both promoting each other. And that's what it's about, right?
Yes.
That's what it's about. So I
Yes.
pray that everybody has the same mentality as well.
Yes, cause
My head is
yes.
crooked.
Well, man, no, you fly. Everything I do with intentions. So when you're being intentional, great things happen. So
Absolutely.
so whoever I invite to the podcast is always with intentions because everybody got a message and you got a message like you doing something amazing. Like you helping young girls to understand you could love the body that you in. There's nothing wrong with you. You are beautiful. You are bold. You are. Keep your head up high. That's love. So that's amazing what you're doing. Keep being great. I love it.
Keep your head high, stick your chest out. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. And
Yes.
learn who you are and know who you are and whose you are. When you learn who you are in Christ, oh my God, there's nothing that nobody can tell you. You feel what I'm saying? And that's where I am now. I'm learning who I am in Christ. I know who I am. I know I'm supposed to be helping young women ages 8 to 18 and even more. I might be able to help more, but right now this is just where I am now, the 8-year-olds to the 18-year-olds. That's why I feel like I worked at North Carolina Central University for like over 13 years so I can get that experience too, working with students. And then I also worked at my previous jobs. I worked like at a elementary educational type thing or whatever. I used to work at a daycare for a little while. I've been somewhere everywhere because sometimes you never know what jobs that you have now could help you for your future. Like one time I used to work for a place where all we did was assemble packets for UNC Chapel Hill. And now I can assemble something like crazy. Anytime something in my church, they'd be like, hey, we got an assembly line. I'm like, okay, boom, let's do this or that. So take everything that you've learned as a learning lesson. Take everything you do as a learning lesson because you never know when you're going to need it again. That's just a little tidbit that I just want to throw in there.
Man, you right though. Like I'm just listening to everything that you saying, and I'm like, yo, that resonates with me. Like, yeah, like that's true. Like, yeah, it
Yeah.
might not have worked out, but I learned something from it.
Learn something from
You know
everything.
what I'm saying? So
The
I
good, the
totally
bad,
get
and the
it.
ugly, because the Bible says all things work together for the good of them that love the Lord and called according to his will and purpose. All things, the good, the bad, the ugly, the rain, the sunshine, the pain, everything works out. Sometimes you don't know why you go through certain things until like later on you're like, that's why I went through. Oh, you
Yeah,
get that epiphany, you get that light
yeah,
bulb in your head again,
yeah,
right? And you'd be
yeah.
like, oh, that's why I went through. And it could be years down the line, but still it'll come back. It'll come back to you. So just take everything as a lesson.
Yeah,
That's what
just
I'm
take
learning. I'm just going to drop some little gems, little nuggets for the people. You know what I'm saying?
man. I love it. Ooh, ooh. Put it look on my head.
Girl, give me a big cut now. This is supposed to
Yo,
be
but
no podcast tonight.
hey, but this, hey, but this is what it's about, man. Fun. It's about having fun, man. You telling it like it is.
I'm always
Nobody.
having fun.
Yeah,
Always.
exactly. It's a whole vibe, man. But with the platform that you created, I could see it global. I can see it
Okay.
global, like global. Like sometimes when I have conversations with people, I just feel different things.
Wow.
Like I could just see you in LA. I could just see you on the red carpet. I could just see you continue being great. I just, man, like this whole
Wow.
week, the people that's being on the platform, I just see them in LA just being great. Like real talk is just like something on my spirit. Like real talk. Like I ain't just talking. It's just like, yo, I just see it. Like that's you. Big personality, love helping people. Like that's you, greatness. Like you of God. So you know, you gotta go where you gotta go and you flow. You feel me? Cause nothing's blocked. You feel me? Like it's
Listen,
rhythm.
I've let go of a lot of things, and the moment I started to let go of those things, it just felt like a weight was being lifted, and
Yeah.
I felt like God was elevating me more to where I need to be. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So when you
Yes.
start letting go of those weights and the sin that so easily besets you, my God, today I'm trying to tell you, you just feel a weight. Like I feel free. People are like, you glowing, and I'm like, I just wash my face. No, no, no. They say you're glowing. You know, you can glow from the inside out. You know. And so that's basically what they were saying. I mean, of course, we can't really see the glow, but other people can see it because I want to let my light shine. And no longer will I continue to dim my light because others can't understand who I am or respect who I am. No longer. Do not dim your light. Everybody out there
Mm,
listening, no longer dim your light. Oh, people saying you too much, that you're too much for them, that they shouldn't be in your circle. They don't need
mm.
to be around you. If you cannot build me and uplift me, then I don't need you. And I'm okay with that. And you're gonna have to be okay too, because you're gonna regret the fact that you mishandled me.
Woo. See, that was the thing with me. Nobody, it seemed like I always try to fit in, right? But I was a fit out. So I tried to fit in, but I'm really a fit out. Like that's beautiful, not fitting in, but fitting out. But I didn't think about that. But
God
now I'm like,
separates. God separate who He calls. If He called you and
yeah,
chose you, He separates. He separates us first, so He can isolate us, so He can get us all to Himself, so that He can be able to put in us in things that we didn't even know was in us. Like we didn't
mm,
know. Like I'm learning myself so much. Like now, like I'm just like I don't really hang out anymore. I don't go to clubs, so I don't do those things. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink, I don't smoke. So basically, He basically is telling me who I am. He's showing me who I am. And that is through, of course, reading his word, and that is through praying, and that is through helping people, going to church, doing those type of things. And I really want to say this too. And I know a lot of people out there are kind of reluctant about church or whatever, but I'm gonna say this: find somewhere where you can go to be fellowship amongst the people. It's something about when you are amongst other people with like-minded. Now find somebody with find a church that's like-minded, of course, preaching the word, but it's something about it because you can feel the energy. That's why I love my church. You can just feel the energy, you can feel the love, you can feel the atmosphere. They accept me for who I am. My God, I was like, oh, they gonna throw me out of this church because I'm different. I'm a built a little different. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm gonna say. It's just kind of find somewhere you can go. You know, you don't have to, and it's not about, of course, the church is the church is in you, right? God is in you as well. But sometimes it's good to also just kind of go out. And I'm actually talking to KJ while I'm saying this, but also because I want you to, I want you to come with me one day because I feel it. I feel like you will definitely enjoy it, because it's different. It's not like any other, and no one is judging. No one is saying, "Oh, this and the other." You'll be surprised. You really will be surprised. I mean, they accept me for all my flaws and scars and everything, and I'm healing. I'm healing from the inside out, and I'm healing with grace. And sometimes healing is painful, but at the same time, it's a beautiful thing too. Beauty for ashes, right? So it's like it's just a beautiful thing. It's like the phoenix rise out of the ashes, and then you see what the phoenix is, just beautiful, like the different colors and everything. But it had to go through the fire first.
hey, whoo, say a
Wait a minute, I wasn't
word.
even ready for that one. I wasn't even ready for that
Hey, 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 hold on. So we can have a whole conversation. But I know you probably gotta go to the other one.
No, no, I'm good. She actually, we actually moved her to next week. So I'm having a conference next week. And so I
Okay.
actually moved all of my speakers who we're going to go live next week too. So I moved all my speakers to next week. So we're good. We're good for a minute. You can have me until about 8:15. Okay.
All right. So look, check this out. So I don't really trust church like that. I just don't trust it. It's like I don't know what's gonna happen in church. So it's
You know what it
like,
is too? It's not really necessarily, yeah, you probably don't trust church, you trust the people. You gotta trust God. Trust God to lead you. Don't trust man. Like, I may invite you and you can come or not, but really trust God. Because that's where I am. I mean, God has done told me some stuff. Like, I left places, like I've been in places for like 13, 15 years, KJ. And I'm like, God, are you serious? You want me to leave? You want me to leave? Are you serious? And I can feel the growth. I can feel where he's taking me to. And people are not gonna understand. Heck, I don't even understand. But lean not into your own understanding, right?
yeah. So
And all
that
my
that's
ways acknowledge him.
so that's what I mean. That's just
Yeah,
it. So it's a lot of healing that I'm still doing about church hurt, and yeah, because it's real,
it's real.
and
Yeah, it's
wor-
real.
and words hurt, and I mean it's just a part of my inner child that I have to really let go, because sometimes I'm just like, I wish I had the courage I had today. And then, what I'm saying? Like, I wish I had the
Yeah.
same courage.
And
Like, because,
hurt people too. So some
yeah,
people who are in there, they're hurt themselves. And if we can
mm,
stop, and if we can stop, um, like pushing stuff under the rug and just really be transparent, it'll probably save and heal so many people. It wouldn't be funny. That's why I said, Lord, use me. I'll be transparent. I'll talk about my own self. I'm not gonna talk about nobody else. I'll talk about myself. This is what happened to
yeah,
me. This is what I did. Because I want to
yeah,
be able to help somebody else.
yeah. See,
That's why.
see,
That's why I had to go through. That's why I had to go through a lot of stuff. Because God's like, "Oh, you willing? Okay, that's what's up. Let me take you through this." And I'm like, "Oh, I take it back."
I feel you. But yeah, so church to me, like you said, is like I got God inside of me. So it's like I'm God, like I'm good. Like God is inside of me, and I'm one of his, I'm made in his image as well. So
Absolutely.
um so this right here, my platform, in a way, this is for everybody. So
Yeah.
it's like, in a way, it is church, in a way, because everybody's welcome.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody's welcome. Like everybody's welcome. Like, you don't have to be a certain way to be welcome on my platform. Like, I accept you. So it's kind of like me wanting to be accepted. So I accept everybody else because I know how I feel not to be accepted. So that's my love and light, and that's the God in me. And so that's where I'm at with it. So
Right.
in a way, I don't do church, but in a way, I still do church, because you train up a child in the way they should go, and it is what it is. It's inside of
When
me.
they
It is
explode, they
what it
won't
is.
depart from it. Yeah, and you
Yeah.
haven't
So
departed because that's the first thing you
yeah,
said up here was like, "Hey, you know, you a Christian, I'm a Christian. Hey, listen, I get it. That's what's up. But at the same time, I know exactly where you are because a lot of us have definitely been hurt. I just deal with mine. Sometimes I deal with mine just a little bit differently. And just keep going through. And that's also through maturity as well. When you really start to mature more in Christ too, you start to kind of just do things and think differently as well. So, hey, listen, we can go on and on about church and all the other kind of
hey,
stuff. But I definitely appreciate you for allowing me to be on the show. And I want to invite, if there's anyone that basically has a daughter, a niece, a cousin, or whatever have you, I'm having a conference. Your girl's having a conference, excuse me, on 2022 on the Be Confident conference on Friday, July 22nd at 10 a.m., 1500 Garner Road, Raleigh, 27610. That is in the heart of Raleigh, down the street from Shaw University and on the other side of St. Aug. That is actually at Transformation Christian Church, which is my church. We basically have the entire building, y'all, to turn up for Jesus, to have fun and get crunk. We're just going to have a great time. We have speakers, we have photo booths, selfie walls, swag bags, gift bags. I mean, we have it all. Like, we're just going to have a bomb time. I am so super excited. I hope that you all can come. If you all follow me or like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram. I am up there, Wally B on Facebook, and then Wally B is awesome on Instagram. Excuse me. And then you can also follow and like us, Curvy Honeybees. Buzz, 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 buzz. Curvy Honeybees, defining the inner you from the inside out, providing a safe space to embrace your beauty, reassurance, and self-confidence. And we do these things by community service, mentorship, going out, fellowships, and so forth. It's about uplifting, inspiring, and upbuilding that young woman from ages 8 to 18 years old. So I would definitely invite you all. We're having a fashion show. We have a photo booth. We have a 360. We're having vendors. We're having speakers. So we are doing some awesome things. And I'm so super excited as well. So you all make sure that you follow me and like me on any of the pages, and you'll basically be able to see the information. We're still accepting registrants up until Friday as well. And then also we have vendor opportunities that are available until Friday, and then sponsorship opportunities that are available until Monday. We're also having a souvenir booklet too. So listen, we're just gonna have a great time. I'm so super excited. I mean, we're having a fashion show. I don't know what to tell you, and it's only $15. So it's $15. We're not trying to get rich, just trying to offset some of the costs of, the food and some of the speakers and getting some of the rentals and stuff like that. So other than that, we're gonna have a great time. That's why I said, yes. I was like, this would be awesome to kind of help promote as well. And at the same time, tell everybody about your podcast too. So that is super dope.
Man, listen, it's just I can feel the energy now. Like, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
Listen,
people learning and being encouraged.
yeah,
And like, they're gonna be so happy when they go home. Like, man, they're gonna sleep well.
yeah, I'm praying. So anything that they're going through, we're just gonna pray it off for them before they come. We're gonna pray it off, pray it out, because it's gonna be positive all throughout the day. Anything that's negative, we either gonna hug you out, love you out, with some pray it out, something, but it's not gonna stay in there not that day. Now you want to leave the
Hey,
building
facts.
afterwards, you know what I'm saying? So other than that, we're just gonna have a great time. Like, I'm super excited. My daughter, of course, is gonna be there as well. She's telling my son she wanted to be on the flyer, so I put her on the flyer. I said, "Oh, since you
Hey,
want to
I
be on
know.
the flyer,
Hey, I
you're
know
gonna
that's right.
also you're gonna also do the welcome." So she want to be on the flyer. You're gonna do the welcome. She was like, "I didn't sign up for this." No, no, no. Well, you want to be on the flyer. You sign up because everybody else is signed. Everybody else is doing something, right? So if you want to do something, if you want to be on the flyer, you gotta do something. Okay, you
Facts,
welcome. You welcome.
facts, facts, facts.
You welcome. Exactly.
Look,
So
look. I ain't mean to cut you off, but I'm
you
sitting
good?
here thinking about something, right? About the curvy bee, the curvy honey bees, right? Like, after y'all do this event, I would like for y'all to come up here and talk about it. Like, I would like to have a
Okay.
conversation with a couple of y'all. That's all. I just was thinking about it. Like, that would be
Okay.
so dope just to interact with them and motivate them, encourage them, show them love. So I would like that.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up. What are you doing on 22nd? You want to do like a little stream on the 22nd? You working?
So on the 22nd, I'll be in Connecticut.
Oh, that's right. You did say that. You did say that.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
I'm
Okay,
I'll
well,
be in
never mind.
Connecticut.
Never mind. Never mind. But yeah, definitely afterwards, because I would love for people who have podcasts to maybe come that day and like really sure that'll be like
Yeah, that would be dope.
super dope.
Yo, that would be awesome.
That'd be super dope. I know.
I
I had
wish I
one person
I
coming,
wish I
but
could
he
do it
can only stay
virtually,
half a day.
but I wish I could do it virtually. That would be
I
dope.
know. I know, right?
That would
Dang, I
be
wonder how
really
I
dope.
couldn't even.
Like that would really be dope just to have, man,
But we
Bruh,
probably
that's
could
awesome.
though, because we could probably do what we're doing here, and I can get somebody to take the phone and go around, and we can go around, and then I can come on. Maybe we can do a little something, something while you're in Connecticut. Depending on what time. So
Listen,
let's
we can.
talk. Let's talk
We,
offline.
we most definitely will. Big energy. Let's go. Let's
I'm all
go.
about solutions, baby.
Let's
You
go.
say you want it. Let's do it. Let's do
Let's
it.
go, man.
Let's go.
Man, y'all listen, y'all don't understand. Like, she big energy, I'm big energy. It's just big energy. If y'all don't know what energy is,
Positive vibes.
it's positive
Positive
vibes,
vibes
man.
only. Really, only positive vibes. Good vibes only. I'm
Facts.
serious.
I appreciate you for coming to the platform. I really do. Thank you. I really do.
Pleasure's all mine.
You know the vibes. So it's Why Not Us podcast, and we out.